And Blinky Bill saying Mark can just explain to us what happened. I don't know either. Good morning, sweet Tina. Thank you so much for being here. Lenny Pieces,
So
fat, blonde looking fat. Thank you. Um, this is, I don't do anything to my color my hair. Just occasionally it's the color of light, I guess, that makes my hair look blonder than at other times. I don't
you know
know.
when you first invited me, I had to throw clothes on because I had just come out of the shower.
Oh, yikes. Well, thank you for doing that.
So I did that. I'm wearing my flash shirt here. But what was I going to say? Yeah, Haps will hold the signal. If somehow you get disconnected, you're able to reconnect or start the broadcast again within like 30 seconds, and it'll just continue. Sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't know how to go back in. I was
Yep.
just, I was looking at the comments flowing. And so I was trying to comment, but I didn't know how to go back into my broadcast because it looked like I was just watching like everyone else.
Yeah, instead of looking at me, we could look at Maui. Hi, Maui.
Hey, Maui. Yeah, Blinky Bill wants you to do a double flip now.
Yeah, right. I should do some push-ups, I guess. Huh?
Um, let me see what Mark's showing.
Oh, just
Oh,
outside my window, so
nice.
people can see.
Pretty day.
Yeah. I don't know what the temperature is. It's a little cooler, I think. I'd have to look at the.
Awesome. I
Whoops.
do. I'll show you my view.
You can see my messy room.
I'm sitting in a closet. I'm sitting in a closet.
Gotcha.
That's my view. The mop and the room and the heater. Thank you for laughing. I think it's you. I'm sitting, yeah, I'm sitting in the closet. My granddaughter's with me and she's sleeping in the other room.
Really?
It's just like one big room. We
Oh, it
rented
is cool. See,
Airbnb.
it's 62 degrees here right now.
Awesome.
So going up to 80. So it's cool for South Florida.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
is cool for South Florida.
it's
But
funny because if I look up at the screen, I can see the delay. I'm still not used to that. You know, but
yeah,
and I think I'm going to get a camera so I don't have to use my phone. When I'm doing the whatever, any broadcasting or chatting in. It's much easier if you have your home computer hooked up to a camera.
yeah. I think next year when I'm in sometimes in North Carolina, I think I will set up a camera and microphone and all that kind of stuff um, when I have my basement office and yoga space.
Yeah,
it'll
that'll be
be
nice.
it'll be unfinished, but it'll be my space, so that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And letting that I am back from the Bahamas, but I am traveling. I am in North Carolina right now.
Wow, 30 in New Jersey, Portina. And they hit the like there, 30 degrees. That's why I left the tri-state area. It's too cold.
And I want to shout out to Marge. Marge is watching on Periscope, I think.
I
Marge,
was before. I'm not
you were
on
too.
Scope now. Sometimes, see, I take this phone and I'll put it on Periscope.
Yeah. So Marge, don't forget to follow us on Haps and Twitter. And Haps, I'll be doing all my live broadcasting from Haps TV. There's a link in my bio. Because I can tell you're still watching on Periscope, which is awesome, and we love Periscope. But they're at the end of the month they're leaving, and apparently Periscope and Twitter are no longer connected either. It's not automatically going.
Right, yeah, I think that's what I heard. I didn't really check. I was going to post let me see if I've got, here you go. I'm going to post your Linktree link in a second here.
Yeah.
Copy, and I can just go over to Habs and hit paste. Okay, and send. I
Oh,
think we did it. Go.
yeah. So Mark just posted my Linktree link, but I'm not sure if you can see it. But if you're on Periscope, you can go to my bio.
It's waiting. I don't know why it's not going.
You can go to my bio. Oh, I put it through.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
go to my bio.
Website.
And tap the bottom three dots in the bottom right hand corner. You'll see the profile, and then you can see from the profile my Linktree link, and there's an invite into Haps. Lenny Fleet is on Twitter. Um, when you're watching, if you have an iPhone and you're watching Twitter from your, or looking at your Twitter on your iPhone, at the top of the phone, there's little round circles, much like Instagram. What's that term called, Mark, at the top of the screen, where
Huh?
you have on Instagram, where you have the little.
Oh, I forget what they call it up there. I just call them little bubbles, like we used to have them on Periscope. But they're not fleets. They're called something.
Instagram.
I forget what it is too. Look how I
Yeah,
posted your link. It
it's
came through nice. Do you
yeah,
see that with the picture and everything?
yeah, yeah. I don't see a picture that you all put through.
Oh, okay.
I only see comments. I see the pictures. I noticed that Blinky Bill posted a picture the other day, and I didn't see it until after I got off the broadcast, and I was.
Okay, maybe it just went through as a link because I see it on my phone as a link, but I see it on my computer as whatever, as your picture right there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But anyway, on Twitter, it's called, those little bubbles at the top of the screen are fleets. And so you see, it's kind of like an Instagram story, I guess they call them, right? Insta stories, where you can put them, you can just do a few seconds. But at the top, if someone is live, because they're holding Twitter Spaces now, that's where you'll see if someone is live on Twitter, just a conversation. And I really want to start doing those Twitter Spaces, and I hope you all will join me. So the bad news about the Twitter Spaces is that right now, and they will correct this, is that there's no notifications going out. So you have to follow me on Twitter and do get alerts.
Right, you'd have to tweet. You'd have to tweet going into Twitter, starting a space or something.
Yeah. So, but I think it'd be, Mark was in my Twitter space, Mama Terry was, a few people have been in the Twitter space with me, and it's really cool because John Firebeach was in the Twitter space. You can have a conversation with everyone where it's not just people writing in, so you can ask all the questions you want. And so that's
Yeah, and it's really good for guided meditation and stuff like that. That's where I really thought it was good.
Yeah, so we tried it now on doing a little Twitter space or whatever, where we could test it out of meditation. It was cool not to be distracted by the image, right? So you just had your eyes closed, and yeah. So Lenny's saying she could not get on Twitter Spaces using Android to Apple. That is true, but from what I understand, there is a way for Android users to use the Twitter Spaces now. But I think there might be a technical way to get into it, and so I'm not quite sure about that. I'll look at that. You're trying to get on Chantal's the other night.
Yeah. Marge. What's Marge saying? Do I open apps like YouTube and type in all those letters and numbers on your bio? You just type in Donna.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll type in, if you go, Marge, if you use that link that I had in my bio on Periscope, it will take you right to me, and you'll be able to subscribe right there. And if you do it through that link, you'll get extra coins, and coins are kind of like super heart money. It's where you can use to give awards to any broadcaster you want, or you can just keep them from yourself, I guess. I don't know. But they're coins for you to give and to people you want to give awards to. But yeah, follow the link there. If not, just type in Donna Melanson on Haps.
Right. Once you or click on the link. I didn't realize you sent the link.
Yeah. Well, the link's in that Linktree link that you sent.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Tina, for the Super Heart Award. So, Mark, do you have anything exciting planned for this Saturday?
Do I have anything exciting planned? I don't know. I have to see what my daughter's doing. It'd be cool to see my grandson. So I don't know what they're doing this weekend. But no, I don't really have any plans outside of just, straightening up. Maybe I'll get that camera that I would keep talking about. But
oh, yeah.
Outside of that, I don't have anything going on. Mostly I stay home.
Yes. Well, normally I do too, but since I've been traveling, I haven't been. My daughter closed on her house yesterday, and so today we are gonna try to take it easy. My daughter's gonna sleep in. Hey, Louie. Yeah, Mark is awesome.
Thanks, Lee.
And John's saying a rainy day over in South Florida. So yeah, my daughter bought a house, and so today we're gonna just go to the park, and I have to get my car washed. It is so nasty dirty from just traveling, and then we're just gonna kind of gather some boxes. I'm gonna start helping her back. So more moving fun for me, but I'm happy to be here with her and support her, and have my granddaughter with me as well. Your cousin and his family moved from Texas to North Carolina. That's cool.
Marge, I hope you're better. There says suffering with shingles,
Oh
but
my God.
enjoying little 4-year-old grandson.
4 years old is my favorite age. They're just really coming into their own at 4 and their own little personality. I love the 4-year-olds.
Blinky Bill's so funny. I was reading his comment.
And then felt on her other accounts, and in an hour or two, you will get 15 notifications. Yes, do what Blinky Bill says. Follow me on all the accounts, on all platforms, and get the 15 notifications, because that's what HAP does. HAPS does distribute to Twitter and Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to see the comments, all the comments, you need to be here on HAPS.
Hey, what's up, Colin?
Yes. Hi, Colin. Yeah, shingles is out for sure. So
anyway, maybe I'll drop down if you're gonna get close to your circle of love here or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Drop down unless you got something else.
I want to drop down too, Mark. Yeah. Thank you so much for being good sport and popping in. And
yeah, it's always good to see everybody, and have a great Saturday and everything. I'll be down in the comments there. Let me hit the.
Yeah, thank you. Does anyone else want to pop up? See you, Mark. Yeah, it's nice to see him, right? Nice to see him. Blinky Bill, you want to pop in? He's like, ha ha. John. That was fun. Yeah, it's always fun to have people on. Me, you want to pop in, Lenny? Let me see if I can, how I do this. So let me see if I can tap on your screen. Invite user. I think I invited you. Oh, Zen Butterfly says, Colin says he'll come in. How many people can I come in? Hi, Lenny. Hold on just a second. I'm going to invite in Colin and Blue Monarch also.
It's a party in the USA.
Yeah, it's a party, Colin and Blue Monarch.
Yes, you know I am dark screen all the time.
Oh, wait, hold on. For some reason, it's not tapping.
Because I had a question I would love to ask you.
Okay, what do you want to ask?
No, I'm being funny. I love how you're always up so early, but some of us are night owls. And I was wondering, is there a specific reason, like, I know that it's your time schedule that you do yoga at like 7 a.m. And would you ever consider doing like another broadcast like in the afternoon? Or I don't know if that interferes with other things, so that those of us who aren't up in time could.
Oh, good question. I do my yoga meditation at 7 a.m. because it's the first thing that I want to do every day. And it was
Okay.
kind of part of my practice, and I wanted, then I just started sharing it. So that's how that all evolved. And the hour before sunrise and the hour after sunrise are the most, they say, auspicious. And so I know that differs for everyone, because in different time zones and everything, how they were, what time it is. So that matters. So that's why I broadcast so early in the morning. But I have thought about doing it, but later on the afternoon. But what I found is that I get busy in doing everything throughout the day, and then sometimes scheduling something in the middle of the day, you're off doing something else, and it's kind of harder. But I have thought about it, and I kind of want to do maybe some Twitter Spaces where we
Yeah,
do like
I,
meditation.
the other night, for the first night, Chantal was in Paris, and then she was like, "Let's go over there." So I saw the purple bubble by her name, and I'm like hitting it, nothing's happening.
Uh,
So we tried everything, but she was on an Apple.
mhm.
I'm on Samsung 10, and it don't work. It don't. That really sounded intelligent. It don't work.
What am I missing? What am I missing? I came in halfway through the conversation. Is it something to do with the connection to Twitter from Hap? Hello.
Colin, Lenny was just asking if I would ever do a broadcast at a different time because I'm always early in the morning for her, and so she was wanting. And so I have thought often about doing that. I just maybe when I'm in North Carolina, maybe next year I'll do that, or maybe who knows.
You could also bring in the West Coast. Like
Yeah.
I don't. We get it. You have a husband and all that, and family to take care. But some of us don't, so we have time. And then I'm thinking, it's 4 a.m. West Coast, and they're sleeping usually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I would like to do something. Maybe I'll do something once a week. I do want to change up my schedule for, right now I'm in the middle of my move. And so I'm settling in, and Periscope is shutting down. And so so I felt a change coming. I just don't know what it looks like yet. But I do see myself doing, it's a big time commitment for sure. So that's so true. But I am going to continue to do, at a minimum, a short broadcast every morning at 7 a.m. But I am looking to do other things. One of the things is I think I want to do something with Michael Bathurst. I don't know if you saw that broadcast yesterday.
It just depends. I happen to sleep. I went to go and try to do my HAPS challenge, and there was like nobody on last night. So that was at 1 a.m, and I'm like, I conked out for a few more hours. I'm like, here I am, bushy-tailed, bright-eyed, and I know, like,
I think it would. I think it would be a great idea for you to do a broadcast with Michael. With a whole spiritual theme to it. I think that'd be absolutely marvelous.
Yeah, we did one yesterday, and that was the second time I popped it on his broadcast, Colin. And I don't know, I just felt there's such a strong connection, and I just really like being on with him. So I want to do something at least weekly with him.
He does.
So maybe that will be my afternoon broadcast.
The great thing with Michael, he's got that spiritual connection, but he's got that slight edge to his broadcast as well, which keeps the energy up. It really does. It keeps the energy up, because sometimes, yourself, when you're doing the whole spiritual thing, sometimes somebody can bring something to the table and the energy drops there. But with Michael, he always pulls something out of the hat, and it's great. You get straight back up there, no problem at all. Yeah, Michael's a good guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Colin, did you leave us for a while? Nobody could find you on.
They seek him here, they seek him there. They seek the beggar everywhere. Yeah, they call and I come. I'm back. I was anyway, like for a blink of an eye, and it was only like half an eye, really. Well, maybe a quarter, maybe just a pupil. It was like very brief.
Okay, well, welcome back.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be appreciated. Nice that people noticed. So, I mean, that speaks volumes. Thank you.
Everybody's like, "Where's Colin? Where's Colin?" And they're looking in the search, and they're like, "I see him. Do you see him?" I'm like, "No." People were like, "No." Like he left, just like Cammy left, I guess too. Nobody's seen her, but.
Lenny, the only thing that grieved me was the fact that I lost my my followers, not followers, what do they call them? Subscribers. I lost all my subscribers. So. It is one of the things.
Did you do that?
I know.
Because did you disconnect
because
your account?
Because I came away. Because I came away, then I had to re-sign up. So of course, everything that I'd accumulated up to that point, it was no more, to no avail. But hey, it's not about the numbers. It's not about the subscribers. It's about being out there with great people and be able to put some content out, put some upliftments out there. So it's all good. It's all good. That's the big picture.
You know what? You'll get them back. People will find out.
I'm sure they will. But thank you for noticing. I came in a little earlier. I was listening to the meditation there with the chakras and that, and I must have like gone into some kind of deep and meaningful. And I look up, and then everybody's gone. Where's everybody gone? It's all closed down. So then I find you again, and I came in just as you were saying something about. Was there some issue between Haps and Twitter, as it's not going straight to Twitter, or did I get the wrong end
No,
of the stick?
Periscope and Twitter are not connected anymore.
Right.
They've,
Right.
Yeah, they've changed it. And someone, I want to address, someone keeps asking that they're new to Periscope and they want to know how to join the conversation. So Periscope is
Okay.
closing down. And so I'm broadcasting live on Haps TV. You can find the link in my bio by the 3 dots in the lower right-hand corner. You like the meditation? Yeah, me too. And then go to the Linktree link, and then you can find me on haps.tv/Donna Mellinson. But and join the conversation there. That's how you find it. Because this is the last month of Periscope.
Right.
month. I want to
If
shout
you
out
haven't,
to
yeah,
Sorry,
anybody
go
on the side there in the comments, anybody on the side in the comments that hasn't yet subscribed to Donna or Lynn, please feel free to do so. And because it's Donna's broadcast, if you want to just drop some coins in there, please feel free to drop some coins because this lady's putting some awesome content out there. And if you don't
Yes,
ask, you don't get. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. Drop those coins, people.
Oh, thank you so much, Colin. Yeah,
Donna,
Bless
did
you.
you say that you moved in from where you were in Florida too?
yes, we sold our house. It hasn't closed yet. It's supposed to close Monday. But we're out of the house. I am gonna stay in Florida. I'm moving in with my mother-in-law, and but we are also gonna build a house in this, so we put all our stuff in storage
I was cut out that you're going to build a house in Florida too.
in North Carolina.
Oh,
Not in Florida.
really?
We're just gonna be, and we're gonna live with my mother-in-law.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's cool. I'm surprised you're leaving Florida. Any particular reason?
No, we're I think we feel like we're still going to be in Florida because both our mothers live in Florida. So, and we're going to just our idea is we're setting ourselves up for a different lifestyle. So we're cashing out, we're selling out our house, and want to be able to travel and about. And
Awesome.
so we're building a smaller house in North Carolina, and hopefully everything will be paid for, and then that will allow us to travel. We want to travel around the whole. We want to do a peace tour next year around the whole U.S. And then the following year we want to travel internationally, if
cool.
if we're allowed. That's the plan. That's the plan.
Excellent. Sounds phenomenal. Sounds absolutely phenomenal. I love it.
Will you be close to the ocean in North Carolina?
No, I'm going to be in the mountains of North Carolina, so I'll have amazing vista view to
Oh
go.
my lordy, you're
Yeah.
a brave woman. I can't do it because it's the snakes.
Oh,
Nope. Brave woman with the snake. Nope. I like mountains, but if you got water moccasins and rattlesnakes, no.
no, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. No, unless you've got a flute, you could sit there and charm them. Linda, you could sit there and charm them. You could blow the little flute there and do.
Charm
Bit of
snake.
yeah.
With the luck that I have, I would probably get bit before I even got to say anything.
Oh, ye of little faith, what's going on?
Hello, little darling. Are you going to bite me today or not? Because if you do, you're going to get the shovel over the head. No,
Hey,
I
you
don't
sound
even
almost
want it.
British. You sound British. What's going on?
I
Right,
know,
ladies. Right, ladies. I love it. Love it. I'm outclassed here. I'm outclassed. So I'm going to step down. I'm going to step down because I've got a few bits and pieces. I've got to
It's
do my
what
laundry.
happens
I'm
when
only
you
wearing my
eat ice cream.
pinafore. Yeah. I'm only wearing a pinafore, so that wouldn't be good. Hence the little pretty picture there. So thanks very much for inviting me up, Donna. Linny, it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much,
Yes,
ladies.
have
I'll
a
talk
good
to you
feed
both
around,
later.
darling.
Okay. Take care.
I do have
TTFN.
another question for Donna.
Thanks a lot.
Now, have you
Well-
seen the infomercials for Pi yoga? Like
For-
Pilates and yoga.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
seen
that was fun.
I bet it was.
No, it's something I've only noticed, when you're up late and the infomercials run, and I've seen that several times, and I'm like, I wonder if Donna knows anything about this, and I'm going to ask her because it looks good. It looks fun.
There's so many
You know?
different variations of yoga, and I'm open to, I like for people to get in however they do it, but I feel like the real meaning of yoga is the connection to the body and the mind and being in the present moment. So however
Mhm.
people take to get there, but sometimes I feel like people use yoga just as the exercise, and that's only one part of the practice. So, and not the most
Right.
part, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Yoga's fun. One of my girlfriends from college, well, actually before that, but she's out in California, and she well, I don't know what she's doing right now because she's had all kinds of back surgeries, tiny little thing. But she's was a yoga instructor. And what's the other one? Is there like a chair yoga senior for seniors?
There's chair yoga, there's restorative yoga, there's yin yoga, there's power
Yeah.
yoga, there's goat yoga,
She
there's all sorts of
she
things that they
she
come up
got
with.
certified to do that, as well. But I don't know if she's doing it now or not. So I haven't talked to her for a while because I know she was having some marital problems.
So,
So I don't know.
yeah,
If she feels like talking, then they know how to reach me. I don't
yeah.
want to intrude. Um, so yeah, I was just wondering, but I love your scopes, and I do feel bad. So no, like if I'm not there, it's just because I'm conked out.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know that, and it is good feedback, and that's important to know and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, we get it. You guys, have real lives like some of us who are just, spend our lives taking care of our parents, and now we're like, I don't have a husband. I don't even have any kids. What was I thinking? As a person that always worked out, ballet and this, and I miss my yoga. And man, I go way back to, remember when Jane Fonda did her aerobics tapes?
oh yeah,
I
I
still
used to
have,
do that with my mother, the
do you
James.
really?
Yeah,
I still have my VHS tapes, and I have Cher, step yoga. I mean, not yoga, step, what do you call that?
yeah. It
What do
was
you
some
call
sort
it?
of
Step
step thing.
aerobics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
step aerobics. That's what it was.
Yeah. But look at them now. Well, plus they have a lot of money, which I'm sure helps them look as good. But Jane Fonda's 80 years old, and look at how gorgeous she is.
For sure, for sure. I want to shout out Blinky Bill saying beer yoga and bean yoga, but he really
Yes,
likes the pie yoga. Sounded better.
yeah. Well, pie is like PI. It's not like you grab a slice of pie.
No, he wants the slice.
A slice of pie. But no, it's kind of like a combination of Pilates and yoga.
Yeah, and I
It
want
looks
to
fun.
shout out to Steven Silva and Kaboom Booming TV from Canada, as we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Sunshine Yoga, Mark said. Jack Daniels Yoga, Colin says that's a good one.
I saw beer yoga. Maybe one of you guys needs to start that for the guys on here. That
Yeah,
could be quite funny if
a
the
lot
right
of
person,
yeah, a lot. There
right, if
used
the
to be a
right
lot of
person did
yoga.
it, but not that I recommend. Maybe call it root beer yoga.
Yeah,
It
there used to
defeats
be.
kind of the purpose.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of yoga in breweries. They used to
Hmm.
do brewery yoga. Hi, Gab. Thank you for being here.
But it
Well,
cracks me up
it's
how they have, the beer bottles in their hand, and then they get to take a drink. Next position, take a drink.
yeah,
And then like, that won't work for me because I don't drink.
yeah. To each his own. That's why there's so many different types, so you can get there whatever way it works for you, I guess.
You know
So,
what? I was wondering if you ever tried goat yoga.
no,
That cracked me up.
I have-
I was watching Bobby Ray Carter from Home Shopping Network. She was
yeah,
posting pictures of her doing goat yoga, and it kind of looked like fun
yeah,
with baby goats.
yeah. Veron, I'm gonna pop up Veron Gandhi and invite them to to talk real quick since they want to.
Oh.
And then we're just going to do that for just 1 minute though, because I like to only broadcast for an hour, and my hour's
I know,
about
sorry,
up.
don't get me up here then, or you'll be on for 5.
Oh gosh. So, and then I'm going to, then we're going to end the broadcast after.
Okay, sweetie, well, I want to say thank you. Thank you for all you do, and best wishes to you on your daughter in her new home, and you in your new home, and
Thank you.
hopefully we'll see you on the peace tour.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That's the plan. I
That
want
would
to
be.
go around and meet everyone, and maybe go to the
Are
local
you gonna?
bookstore.
Do you have a motor home? Or are you?
No, my husband has a 1944 that he wants to fix up this year, and then that's what we're going to take around. We're going to tour in that car that he's had since he was 15. So
Oh my God, that's cool.
yeah, so
That'll be different. So you'll stay in different like motels and.
yeah, we're going to stay in different motels, and there's friends we have all over the country, so we'll stay with them, and we're also going to bring a tent, so in case we want to tent camp some.
Whoa, you're brave. I don't know. I have to go glamping.
Glamping.
I did enough camping in the backyard, or
Yeah.
I think I went camping once, but you know, I unless I got a gun with me so to keep the bears away.
Yeah.
No, I'm just, it's like when you're younger, you're fearless. When you get older, you're like, or when you run into a bear like I did face to face, I don't want to see another bear that close ever.
Yeah, that would change things. I haven't had that experience, so that's probably why I'm braver.
Yes, exactly. If you don't think about it,
Yeah,
campsites are pretty safe, but you just don't know.
Yeah.
But no, I went to take my trash out at 4 a.m. here, and it's like where the dumpsters are, they have like a white fence around it to kind of like hide the dumpsters. So I'm walking in, and all of a sudden I hear, "Rrr," and I'm like, I jumped. I thought it was somebody pulling a prank, but not at 4 a.m. And there was a bear that was climbing up on the outside fence. It was just about to land on top of one of the 3 dumpsters. I never threw my trash so fast. It took off. I'm surprised I didn't poop my pants.
So I
I'm like, got a record back to the.
And then I'm gonna I invited Michael Bathurst up too, because I
Okay.
saw him pop in, so I wanted to say hello to them. Well, thank you so much, Lenny, for being here with us.
Okay, love you, doll. Have fun.
Love you too.
Keep up
Thank
the great
you.
work. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. I'm digging this social Saturday morning. Hi, Veron. How are you doing? I don't know if they can hear us. Well, I don't think they can speak or something, but there's Michael. Hello, Michael.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Can you hear me okay?
Okay. I can.
Barely awake.
Well, thank you for popping in and being here with
us.
I
saw you there. Well, you did it the other day. I didn't do my beauty regimen. You said you didn't do yours the other day, so that's fine.
Worked out perfect.
Are you still in the closet there?
I am still in the closet. I'll show you.
Yes.
I was telling everyone earlier that, there's my granddaughter's coat. There's our 2 coats because we're in a place. This is my view.
I love it. I love it. You could call it the closet sessions later.
Well, that's a good one. But I'm only here for a couple more days, so. But I was telling everyone that I want to do stuff with you at least weekly, and everyone thought that was a terrific idea.
Oh, good. I'm shocked that many people even know who I am. So that's nice. Thank you.
Lots of everyone piped in and said they love it. They love you, and they felt like that was a really good idea.
I want to ask you a question this morning because I was pondering this, and I want people in the room to ponder this, is that if the universe can manifest miracles, let's say you wanted a bike or you wanted $1 million, is it any different to the universe?
No.
Yeah, I think so too. No.
I think we limit ourselves because we don't feel like we deserve it, or we don't feel like it's possible. And that's why I try to, when I do my broadcast, I always say tap into your unlimitedness, because sometimes what's too good to be true comes true.
That's
I-
right. Have you figured out how to do landscape on this?
No.
Okay. So if you
Oh,
do,
no, I have before when you, and I do that at the beach often sometimes. When I went to-
landscape is good if it ever gets on YouTube, because then the whole TV screen is filled.
Ah, that's a good idea. I should probably always try to do landscape then.
But a lot of people watch these on their phones, so I don't know. It's a weird one, right?
Yeah, I go back and forth. It depends. Like if it's a beautiful sunrise morning, I definitely do landscape. But if I'm trying to do yoga, which is most days, then I do this view, so that the portrait view, so that
Yeah.
people can see me. Because I
Have
have to
you-
be close to the camera because I'm broadcasting from a phone and I have
Yeah.
just a microphone and the microphone's only so long.
If I'm not around, like let's say one morning and you don't feel like you want to run it yourself,
Mhm.
Helga is one that will heighten your energy.
You said that the other day.
Yeah,
to have
she's
Helga on too.
she's tuned in for sure. If I could have half that, and she doesn't say, like I said, she doesn't say a lot, but the room instantly, I can't explain it. And what she says is so deep. It's so she'll say 3 words, and you're like, oh damn, she's right.
Yeah, I know that type of person, and I love that too. I think you and I are the same wavelength on that. But there are certain people that just come in there so deeply grounded and fully present that you just don't even have to. They don't even have to speak. You just feel their energy. You know, you sense it.
You seem lighter today. Hi, Colin. Nice to have you back.
Well, I'm enjoying, and because of you, Michael, I never invited anyone onto my broadcast. I just
Yes.
did my thing because I think probably because that's how I started my broadcast always.
Yes.
Where we didn't have that option in the beginning, so I just stuck with my same format. But I so enjoyed being on your broadcast, and so I started inviting people up today, which I never do.
It makes it easier because then what it is, it's an exchange of energy and you're not holding the whole space.
Right.
And then you're not also having to come up with clever anecdotes that people just bounce. And then if you have people like you and I, we could talk about nothing forever, which is semi-entertaining. And people go, my God, they're fascinating. What did they talk about? I have no idea. I don't know that Michael guy. He just, like I said, it's energy.
Yeah.
I think all we're really saying is, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I think I could love you. I think I love you. But, there's other words in between.
Yeah. Well, I speaking of love, I feel like I love everyone. I think, I love everyone. Love, love, love. Love goes out into the world. And I feel like what you give out is what you get. So and that's not why I love everyone. I just truly have always my whole life have loved everyone and can see the good in all people. I think that's my superpower, that I always see the good. But it's also what hurt me when I was younger, is that because I saw everyone as good and not everyone is always good, right?
Yeah. I think we should address, though, that no matter how much you are loved, there's always that balance, right? So every great idea in history has met insane resistance. Like Netflix, the guy who came up with Netflix, they went, "Oh, that's dumb. That'll never work." People want TV or a subscription. No, you go to the store and you get it there, and you get your popcorn, and all those businesses are gone now. Like
Yeah.
Blockbuster. You remember Blockbuster? They were everywhere.
I just
They
was
are.
talking about Blockbuster the other day because people were resisting change and upset that Periscope was going out. And I was like, but you have to be ready to evolve and flow through life. Like I always talk about every day, you have to
Yeah.
accept things as they are and expect good things to come your way and expect that this is something better for you.
And you have to recognize when there's angels placed upon your path. Like there was one day I watched your broadcast and I went, this one's different. Why is this one different? I like this one. Why do I like this one? Because I'd seen a million shows with people yoga. And I thought, no, there's something very real about this. You can't, anybody can pretend they do yoga. Like if I did, it'd be ridiculous. It'd be a comedy. And I'd also be hurt at the end of it.
I think it's real because I always show up without, usually without brushing I brushed my hair today though.
I know
I
you
usually,
seem lighter today.
I,
I was waiting for you to say it. I thought I'm just gonna leave it be.
yeah,
See what she says.
yeah, I brushed my hair.
Yeah, but you're glowing
Brush my
today.
teeth. Oh, good. Thank you. A little bit of a more well, I haven't rested. I'm still tired, but I think I'm here because of all of you. Everyone that's watching has lifted me up. I'm waking up more. I don't know what it is.
We're doing a transmission of energy and helping everyone, right?
Yeah.
Like you and I were circling the energy yesterday. But today you're more yourself. Yesterday I felt like you were like rebooting, or you were doing some kind of, what do they call that in your computer? Defragging. You were defragging your hard drive.
Possibly so. I'm in the process of defragging my whole life. So as I sit here, still a little like we talked about yesterday, because I'm living out of my car right now. And you know how when you move a house, I don't know how many times you've moved. I've moved a lot, but every time you move, you always have those last bit of things that you just shove in your car as you take to the next location. Well, that's what happened. I shoved stuff in my car and then I drove 8 hours, and that was 2 weeks ago, and all that stuff is with me. So I'm just
I'm such a gypsy.
yeah.
That excites me. Like I no, I'm serious. There's a guy named Chrome. I don't know if anybody knows him, and he has a little bulldog. I think the dog's name is Disco, or that was his old dog. I can't remember. But he is one of these guys. He just films and talks about his life, and he's becoming spiritual from going to all these places in the mountains and things, and he's finding himself. And to me, even as I talk about it, I'm like, oh, I could do 2 years of that. I could just go and meet people and connect, and other people, they need to have their closet, with a broom in it. And
Well, Michael, that is what we're setting up our life to do, but I would like it to be a little more organized than what I'm feeling right now. So after I get settled and all my stuff in its place, and I have my suitcase packed, my husband
hi,
and I are
Fraser.
setting ourselves up to travel the United States. That's what we're planning to do. We're going to travel. We're doing a peace tour. And so we're going to travel the whole United States. And then that's for next year. And then, so that's why we sold our house. We're kind of lightening our load so that we have money and time to do all that traveling. And then we want to go international after that.
There's going to be so many changes in social media and the way people interact. And I don't want to be kind of a doomsday guy, but I don't see COVID or COVID-like things going away. I think our lives have changed. What do you think?
I think that, the COVID, I think that we're going to be more cautious as we go, but I think things will next year. I'm thinking they're going to open up. I think
They have to
be out, and I think more people will be wearing masks, and maybe that's that we'll maybe be doing that longer, and maybe that's not a bad thing, other than not seeing people's faces. But have you noticed that you can really tell what people's how they're feeling by their eyes? I never knew how much expression you can tell if someone's smiling with their eyes, or stare,
right, because that's all you have to look. Well, they're the windows to your soul, right?
They are. And I didn't realize that I had been not so aware of people's eyes before. You looked at the whole face, and now you're just looking at their eyes.
They have these masks now, and they have a plastic here, so you can see the smile.
Oh yeah, I've seen those too. You can see the smile, but I don't know. I like the mask because I feel like it filters some better than just the shield, the plastic shield. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's not a plastic shield. It's brand new. It's a mask.
Oh.
And where your mouth is, there's a little piece of plastic. Still the same old mask. Right here, a little piece of plastic. So you can see smiles. Yeah.
Fraser said you heard it here. Doomsday is coming. See, Michael, yesterday I said something you wanted to erase. I want to erase that from what you said.
Well, at least he's not doing memes of me on the toilet. So, life is good.
Yeah.
You have,
That's awesome.
and don't put them on here, Fraser. Relax. Oh my God. But you can do that on my show. That's fine. Not here. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love something Tina said. She wrote, "When you find yourself, you see others." That is beautiful. I think that when you find yourself, you see yourself in other people, right? You see yourself in everyone. You see aspects of you in everyone. I think that's.
I think for me, the greatest gift has been the knowing I'm where I'm supposed to be. There's, hey, what's going on? Come here. No, oh, that's Zoe. Can you hear her?
Yeah.
She's barking at me. She weighs like a whole 3 pounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. And then we have another dog, Phoebe, and Phoebe is, I don't know what she is, 8 now. And she used to be smaller than Zoe. And yeah, the dynamic has changed. She leaps over her now. She literally jumps over her, kind of going, hello, I'm going to jump over you. Yeah. So do you see yourself doing this in the future where you're going to have guests more often? And
Maybe so. Maybe that's what's evolving. I really enjoyed being on your broadcast. I actually just saw myself being on your broadcast.
and what did you think? Were you horrified at all, or did you like
No,
it?
I love it. I love it. That's why I loved it the very first time I did it. And that's why I reached out to you and said I wanted to do it more. And that's why I jumped in. The only problem with after I did it the first time,
Yes.
it was a HAPS thing that when I went, I could only do it with you when I'm not going to broadcast after you, because when I broadcasted right after you,
Mhm.
it was almost like, I think it was Dina who told me, like, she was searching for me and she could only see me. I was still showing up like under your broadcast, like even on Periscope. It was
See,
still connecting me to
yeah. See, that's my fault. What I should have done, and you should have done, is you have to shut off all the broadcasts. So here's what happened on Randy's one time. One of my biggest videos ever. We were live for 2 days because he didn't shut it off.
Oh.
So people kept clicking in and it said live,
Oh.
day and night live. And I was like, wow, this is getting a lot of traction. Look at this. This is amazing. I was working in my sleep. Yeah. So you have to shut it off. The other thing that you'll probably find too is once you get your computer hooked up, you got to set up. It's so easy. Then you can add
on my cell phone. I'm holding my cell phone up.
I know you are. Your arm at the end is like this.
Yeah, my hand too. It's like.
So you may want. What's that?
I have a tripod somewhere in the car. I did.
Okay. Yeah.
They
They fall though too. You have to be careful with those. I've knocked those over, and then you have the cord and this and that. But yeah, once you get it set up, it's great, and then you can have little sayings up and pictures, and you would dance with that. I know you would.
Well, yeah, I kind of like the instant, maybe because I'm spoiled, but that's how I ever did. I like the instant thing, and then if it doesn't turn out good, so be it. But that's the best I could do. I don't know if I'd be good about planning and having things all on my computer and stuff.
But if you had somebody who had a computer, you can give them the director controls, and they could act as your back. So, like, if you gave me director controls, I could put pictures up. I could bring guests in. I could bring guests out. I can't make you stable though. I can't do that. What is that thing called where it holds? Is it Gremel or something with a G? I can't remember. My daughter was showing it to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought one of those a few years ago, but the gimbal was so heavy. I'm like, how are you supposed to walk with that? I mean, it was literally like 10 pounds. And if you're holding your arm out with this gimbal that has all these weights on it, or the one I bought was super heavy.
Well, you're going to be ripped. That's what it is. One arm's going to be just absolutely ripped unless you switch them up. You know, you're going to be having these triceps and everything all ripping in here, and there you go. And it'll be no problem. I have no lights on today. I thought I'd just try natural. I usually have these things, and then it looks like I have orbs in my eyes. So
Charlene's asking what kind of microphone you use.
Well, thank you for doing that, because they happen to be one of my sponsors. Thank you. The check's in the mail. I love you. Okay. So what you see here, it's coming over. hello there. So
That does sound really good.
yeah, so in the morning, so if Don is thinking we will do a broadcast, I'll go, yeah, I can do that. I'm coming over. See, you can do, but you can also have it far away and it's still fairly good. And it doesn't pop too bad, which is weird. But this is the Fafine 678, I think. I'll put it in the comments later. But it's if you live in the States, I think it's $60. You can't beat it.
wow.
It's a USB. You put it in and away you go. You're off to the races. Now, if you want a deadly camera, here you go. See, shameless pugs. Another one of my sponsors here. There you go. This right here, as you can see, is quite clear. You hear my dog in the background there?
Yeah.
I think she wants to get back on the bed.
Maybe. And so, Michael, I want to ask, how do you get the sponsors? Did you reach out to them?
I did.
You
I did. Yeah. They're not paying me. They give you product.
But that's cool. Because I've gone through probably 20 microphones, being on the beach, and the lavalier mics, and they were like $79 each. And that gets expensive.
But if you promote them, say all you got to do is go to to Instagram or their site. Once they see your influence, and then you just do a little plug, it's like Randy does the tea, right? He does that Saudi tea and stuff. And so he gets, free samples and this and that. And it's just nice to do. Because the thing is, most people can't afford a really expensive setup. Like I have cameras that are more expensive, but I use this one because now people all over the world are using them. Walt got one day. And I knew right away because it has a beautified mode. Like, I am not this smooth. This is all fake. So if you see me in real person, no, but look at me. I'm 58. Look how smooth that is. So if you
get one quick,
yeah, it does. It has the smoothing. It doesn't do anything for my chicken neck, but
oh, forget it then.
yeah, forget it. You just have to be like this. Hello, do you have any Grey Poupon? Yeah.
Mark says that he's looking to get a camera soon. Maybe that's one Mark should get.
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments, everybody. And the camera, I think $60 to $80.
60 to 80. That's good. I have had people want me to send me products for things, but they weren't anything.
Hair care, probably.
No, surprisingly, but like nutrition things or lotions and things like that.
Yeah. You know that you can join groups that will pay you a certain amount of money to support them, but all these ones that they give you offers on, I'm going, this is not me. This is not me.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I've joined those groups and they want me to do certain things and do a video for testimony kind of thing. And then you need to believe, as Charlene says, you need to believe in the product. So, and then there's products that I use all the time that I truly believe in, and I wasn't able to get them to sponsor me. Or maybe
but tenacity works. So the other day, they messaged me again, for Fine, and said, thank you for doing what you're doing. But here's what happens is every time they get a new product, they will send you that product. And then they pray that you'll promote it. And how long would it take you and I to do something on Instagram with the microphone? Like we just did there.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah,
No time.
a microphone would be a great thing to promote for me, but there's certain
I
things
think you need 9 or 10 stands. That's what we want right now to hold your. But your camera works good.
A computer would be awesome.
You would sound deadly with this microphone. You would, because you get all the the soothing.
Yeah, right now I'm using just the iPhone microphone. I don't even have because I don't know where the other thing is. I think I might have it in this backpack of mine. So that's another thing that I have a backpack with some of my stuff. I have to bring it all in. So it may be in here. Let me bring this backpack.
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. Yeah.
Let's see what's inside.
Yeah.
Here's my backpack.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, everybody start guessing what's in the backpack. There you go.
I had my book.
Yeah, let's look at your book.
The Yogi's Path to Peace. That should be our sponsor. If anyone hasn't bought that, please do so. I have an iPad. I have
Now, okay,
some notes.
before you jump past that, you always jump past that. I don't get that. Just let's slow down here for a second. So the book, can I get that on Amazon? Where can I get this lovely book?
You can get this book in any bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
You may have to ask for it.
Yes.
I don't know if they'll have it on the shelves, but any bookstore is able to get the hard copy. And
Yes.
but you can only get the paperback and ebook on Amazon.
Yeah, and yeah, most
you get
people
the
are
hard
ebook
copy,
now. What does it cost ebook? Do you know?
The paperback is $16.95.
Yeah.
The ebook is $9.95.
Guys, just for a second. Come on. Yeah, I want to say something. Look at the countless hours she's put in. She's here for you. She's uplifting you. You guys can spend $10. You can spend $20. You can buy your friends one for Christmas. You can have 5 or 6 of them just when, a birthday comes up. And if someone you think needs to be healed or is just a nasty curmudgeon, send it to them. I highly suggest The Yoga's Path to Peace. Buy it today.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. And thank you, Charlene, for the testimonial down there saying it's a great book, a fabulous book, and a great inspirational story. So, and then that is why I wrote it, Michael, that I felt like that somehow my story would help people. So that they would see themselves, like Tina said earlier, see themselves in me and relate to it.
Yeah, well, we were talking about this yesterday, is that, oh, look here we are. Some guy named Mark. Do you know this guy? He seems familiar to me. Yeah. I don't. Very supportive.
Mark's my buddy.
In fact, I thought you were married at one time. He thought I was a troll. I was in trouble. What is your intention? This was a while back.
So Marcy says she's going to order it. Thank you so much, Marcy.
Yeah.
Bag with some microphones, I think.
Yeah. Let's see the microphones. Let's do this.
Let's see what I got.
Let's go in here. Okay. I bet in Mark's bag it would be very different.
I have one of these connection thingies.
Okay.
For my iPhone that connects it to a regular. I have this is big wad of mess is what it is.
Yes.
I just bought this Sony.
Yeah.
Things.
Okay.
Because I recorded my ebook. I recorded an audiobook.
Good for you.
But I couldn't get the microphone in because I'm not a techie, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Here's the microphone that I use. The Rode Lavalier.
Oh, that's beautiful. So the other thing you should do that maybe you haven't thought of is, how you did your little mantra meditation thing? Just do one that's like 2-3 minutes and post it on Apple and Amazon and all the other different ones, because people need instant, please save me, I call it. Yeah. There's a channel that's all they do. I think it's called Fearless something, and they have it on every platform known to man, and it's just uplifting stuff.
Well, I was hoping that was my broadcast that I was doing every day would be that.
No, but the problem is people need to reach you all over the world without knowing what format to go to. And if it's on Apple, and then that will only brand you more. See? And then every day that I'm on here, we'll pull that book out and talk about it. And I will shame them into buying many copies.
Oh, yay. Thank you. How do you get it on Apple? Like from a podcast?
Yeah, you do that. My daughter has that. My daughter has music. Another plug, Laura Hope, look her up. She's fantastic. Beautiful musician, beautiful soul.
What's your daughter's last name?
Look at right here. It says Colin Porter. I could record it as an audiobook for you. Aw.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, well, and women would just buy it to hear his voice. I know they would all over the world.
Yeah.
He could do recipes. Some butter, yes. Stir it well.
Now I'm having a hard time getting my stuff back in my bag. Ooh.
I think you should do that every day. What's in my bag today? What's in my bag today? There you go. They can guess.
Right now, I just have it all over the floor because I can't get it with one hand. And since I'm holding my phone, I can't get it all back into the bag with my one hand.
You're really lucky, though, that you have a place to shower. because a lot of people who are, from place to place don't have a place to shower. They're doing like even that guy that lives in the van, he does the bucket, in the middle of the night thing with the toilet. Oh, that's got to be nasty.
Yeah. It's all perspective. I do feel really blessed. I am so super fortunate, and I want to continue to live in that space of being fortunate.
Well, you aren't, but you're abundant in every way, right? Just like everybody is in this room.
And that we need to tap into it. And that's what my book is a testimonial to, because I believed in it, but I didn't believe, you know what I mean? I believed it as an idea, but I didn't truly believe it for myself. I didn't even take the time because I was so busy to, going through life and your remote things that you automatically do, to actually own it, to understand it, to sit in that place of knowing. That's where it has to be, is that knowing that good things are coming your way, that you are unlimited, and having that place. And that's what opened up everything, and how I've been living my life since. And all the good things that came from my life came after that knowing and believing.
Yeah, you know the story of Eckhart Tolle, like how bad it got for him.
Yes.
And that he was literally living on a bench in Vancouver for a while. And he would, I think they had a little church that he would go to, and he'd do little seminars every weekend. 5 people would show up, 3 people would show up, 4 people would show up, and he'd have enough money to eat from that. And he wrote the book during that time. And then he sent it to everyone. Everybody thought it was just absolute, utter insanity. And then one person read it and went, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to get this published. I don't care if I have to sell my house. This has to be done. And it sold, I think, in the first 2 years, something like 2 million copies, or the first 10 years or something, some incredible amount. And now it's like 30 million or something. But it's just, a lot of it is tenacity. And a knowing that you're on the right path, and you're going to have the naysayers, and you got to be proud of what you've done there, hon.
Oh, I am. I as soon as it published, I felt this instant relief. Like I did it, and I did what I was supposed to do. And because it was that, that I was on the right path, that this is what I was supposed to do.
So
there's no doubt that I had to do that and write that book. And
so I can find images on the internet, right? Because I've been bugging you forever. Yeah. So if I find in the morning when I come on, I can put it on and go, you need to buy this book, or wherever I am, and just flip it up. And I do the same thing with the microphones and the headphones and whatever I'm promoting. But this is something that'll help your soul. But if you want to help your broadcast, the fine microphone.
Yeah, fine.
You see, yeah, because it reminds me of that song. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey, except it's Mikey.
Well, you've convinced me, Michael. Next microphone I buy will be the fine microphone.
Fine.
I will definitely do that when I get set it up.
Charlene, we have to do Instagram together too. Yeah, you know, I'm always planting seeds with you. We should do Instagram together.
Yeah.
Shorter broadcast though.
Yeah, that we should do that, because we do need to get out there. And Instagram, if you go to my Instagram feed, I do have Darby Jones made me some cool things about my book.
Yay! There you go. And I know how to steal those, which is great. Which you're not supposed to do, but I will. I get permission. So yeah,
to do that.
Yeah.
And Charlene wants to know, how do you spell the microphone?
It is FIFINE, and I believe it's a 678. But I will put it in the broadcast for you at the end, and it'll have a video talking about it. But if you look it up on YouTube, there must be 170 different reviews, and they're all amazing.
Okay, so FIFINE. I'm typing it in. Microphone, because Charlene is a great broadcaster too. Charlene, are you still planning on broadcasting on HAPS? Because I know Charlene's I think I lost Michael. Oh no. I don't know what happened. Is it when I typed it in? I don't know. I lost Michael, but Charlene is a personal trainer, and so she's been doing a lot of online online training individually. Well, and since I lost Michael, I think I'll just go ahead and do end the broadcast with our circle of love. I so appreciate all of you who've come on, Colin and Michael, and all of you who've popped in. Oh, there's Michael. Michael's back. Lenny for being with me on the broadcast. So thank you, Lenny, for the Super Heart Award. So Michael, what happened? You just disappeared?
I met the Palladian overlords. They didn't want me to promote your book or the Fafine microphone, only them. And I got a reprimand. So what happens is, in their time, I was jailed for 16 years, but in our time, it was only 16 seconds. But I felt like 16 years. So no, I don't know. You know what it was? I thought I could be clever and go to another screen and cut and paste, and I cut right out. That's what I did.
Well, I thought it was because I typed in the Fafine microphone, and right when I hit enter, you disappeared. So I thought I did it.
You did. I should have left you there thinking that. So, are we going to maybe have certain days that we do this, or are you just a spontaneous lady today?
Well, I'm here every morning at 7 a.m., but I would like to do, my husband's schedule is changing in his work schedule. So I think I'm going to do longer broadcasts on Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays, because that's when he works. And so I'll have more time then.
Yeah.
Days. So what one of those days works for you? I was thinking Mondays, maybe Mondays with Michael.
Sure. Yeah, whatever you want. And if you just feel spontaneous that you want, just send me an invite and I'll do what I want. I find with myself, I don't really like schedules too much. I'd like to just get the feel, but if someone says, I'll do. Because it's like the Sunday business show. I always do that, and it's structured. So, but I'm not a big fan of structure. I don't know why. I like jumping in and doing it. Randy talked about that the other day. He'd much rather not have to be dictated by certain things. It stresses him out, which is weird. You should get Randy on here. You want your numbers to go, well, your numbers are great anyways, but you want them to go into the outer atmosphere, because I guarantee you there are a lot of his people, I'll call them his people, are not watching yoga.
Yeah, probably not. I just popped into the broadcast a couple times and he said something that was the comment. So it's like, oh, well, I don't do yoga, but
he's on a diet right now, though. He's been really strict on his diet, and I think he's lost 50, 60 pounds.
Wow.
And he wants to lose another 50.
Wow, that's awesome. I also need to lose some weight. I've got the COVID weight, and then I had that surgery and all that kind of stuff. So I was laying around for a lot, and it's all accumulated, and so that needs to go.
Where do you want to lose it?
All over.
Yeah, see, for me, I've been doing...
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
I've been doing the juicing. Oh,
nice.
And I could show you a picture prior to juicing, and my head looks like something ready to pop. I was getting big. I was really getting big. And now all my clothes, they are falling off. So have you ever heard that saying, first on, last off? Have you ever heard that? So if you gain belly weight easily, that's probably the hardest to get, for some reason. But I'm off dairy. I'm not doing dairy anymore. And I find that's like glue in my body.
Yeah.
I'm not eating meat.
Yeah. Oh,
so I'm doing
no dairy.
No fish. I'm drinking now I think I went about 3 months with nothing. Last night I had a tequila and iced tea, but I didn't have 6. I had 1.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
That's
that's my
interesting. Tequila and iced tea.
oh, sweet
Seriously, I've
Jesus.
never even heard of that.
Sweet Jesus. Well, a lot of people hadn't heard of me until I met you. So there you go.
So did you create that drink?
I did. I
Or
manifested it. Yeah, absolutely.
no, is it something that you can get in a
No, I
bottle?
tried it. I just tried it one day and I went, I don't think I
Oh,
had any mix. And I was like, this is amazing because it's
you got the
sugar.
tea.
Sugar, number 1, right?
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
2, you've got caffeine. And then you have sweet tequila, which is the only upper in alcohols. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
It's and unfortunately, if you do enough of it, it becomes more like a stone, like smoking. It's just
it's
right.
addicting.
I've been in that atmosphere of the higher planes of Tequilaville. It was not a pleasant moment for anyone, but it was for me. I tend to be happy when I'm on it.
Yeah, I can do a margarita, but when I was in college, I remember doing a bunch of tequila shots, and I said I will never drink tequila again because it felt like a drug to me. I did not like it.
Well, you don't. First of all, you don't do it straight up. You do it with a lot. You do it with a lot of ice. So I fill the drink with ice, and then I put the tequila on the bottom, do a shot on the bottom, and then I just do the rest with iced tea, and it dilutes the iced tea. And I'm telling you, you can go all night with that because it's an upper.
Yeah, Mark says 1 tequila, 2 tequilas, 3 tequilas floor. Dina says tequilas makes her cry, and Lenny says she's starting an AA meeting soon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What's the one? Oh God. Oh, give me a triple. I'm seeing double, and I'm acting signal. I'm hacking single.
Acting single.
Yeah, single. That's an old blues song, I think. But listen,
Lenny says she has 34 years sobriety. That's awesome.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You know what's cool? I've been really lucky with alcohol, and I'll tell you why. Because anytime I wanted to quit, I could quit, and I could just stop. And I've known friends that couldn't, and they couldn't just have one drink. They would drink every drink in the house. Yeah. I've had friends like that. If there was 3 beers left in the fridge, they left when the 3 beers were gone.
Yeah, I'm good that I usually just drink 1 drink and that's it for me, and that's just like once a week.
Yeah, like when you get sensitive, which you are, you really don't need it. But back in the day, like Mark, I used to like the weed, and then I got to a point. This is about 15 years ago. I was like, I can't do it anymore. Yeah, I'm too sensitive. I was feeling everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, this isn't fun. So I stopped. So what had become something I really loved at one point in my life became something I didn't love. And I was like, okay. So, but people don't realize if you go into the outer limits of spirituality, it's very much, it can be addictive. It can be like being high.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need anything else. And Lenny can probably be a testimonial to that too, that you find your wholeness in other things. You don't need a drink to relax you, or you don't need a drink to calm you down, or to have fun. You find that within you that you already have, right?
Well, the other thing too, and we got to remember, is it's a great way to piss money away, alcohol, number 1. And number 2 is it. Yes, if you're seeking the body of love. But I think too is you forget that you're blowing brain cells as well. You're blowing brain cells, and it's not that great for being creative, right?
Yeah, I tend to get really lazy too then.
Yeah.
Like I have a drink and then that's it for me for the wherever I am. I'm done. Yeah, Dina says you literally pee it away.
You
But
do,
listen,
but
Michael, I need to go.
I know you do. You needed to go like 20 minutes ago, but you couldn't
I
shut me
know.
up. I know.
But I love having you here and I love being on with everyone and this has been so much fun and I want to thank you all. And yes, anytime you want to pop in, Michael, we'll talk. I love having the conversations with you.
Yes, and let's do Instagram. Folks, come on there, pretend you're young, and support us. All right.
Sounds
Take
good.
care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. So I end the broadcast always with my circle of love. So we're going to do that really quickly because I think I hear my granddaughter in there stirring. Um, so I want you all to maybe not see yourselves all here with me in this closet, but metaphorically with me, um, fully present in the moment. So am I going to be able to get out of the closet? Okay, I think so, but not if I stay too much longer. Let's just simply breathe in peace and exhale love, and breathe in love and exhale peace. And with every breath you take, just feel your heart growing brighter and brighter, filled with this love, filled with light as strongly as you can. And as we continue to breathe this peace and love out, just again, feel it on every level of your being, through your muscles, your tissues, your bones, every cell in your body. Just feel them expanding with love and light. And because it feels so good, we want to share this peace and love and good energy out into the world. We want to start with everyone here watching live on Periscope, TAPS TV, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Just see all your friends and family receiving this love and light, and everyone here watching live, like I said. Know that you're giving as one person, but you're receiving from many. Everyone's giving, just like you. So know that you're receiving from many. And then let's feel this love and light being showered down upon us. And around everyone around us, everyone in the country that we're living in. Just see it's everyone being planted with these seeds of love and light. And then let's join hands and join hearts as we circle the world with a global hug of peace and love. A global hug of peace and love, where all of us around the world are happy, healthy, and whole. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. May you have peace with the past, peace in the present moment, and peace for all to come. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for taking the time to pause. I'm taking tomorrow off, so I'll see you Monday morning. See you Monday morning. Hello, Heavenly Dew. Have a beautiful day, all of you, wherever you are in the world, and keep spreading your love and light. I love you, and I'll see you Monday. Namaste.